You're listening to the Chronicles of Livin podcast, where we talk to everyday people about everyday things in the past, present, and future. Now let's talk. Greetings, my visionary dreamers. How is everybody doing on Let's Talk Sunday? I almost played my little theme music and realized it was turned all the way down, so I said forget it. To you newcomers out there, new listeners out there, I just want to welcome you all. Thank you for listening to Chronicles of Livin podcast show. I am ADionne, your dream pusher, your lifeguard, saving you from yourself, from the world, from some real bullshit. And you are listening to Chronicles of Livin podcast show, the show for everyday people doing everyday things, living everyday life. Us extraordinary folk over here doing the damn thing the best way we can, and that's all we can ask of ourselves. So without further ado, let's just get this show started. The topic of today is time to reflect, clear energy, and walk in your power. Yes, and if you see the title and no description, my bad. That's what I was doing. I was doing the part of clearing energy. Clearing energy out my home. Is a new season, is spring, and I like to take time out to reflect and see where I am in life from time to time. And since my birthday in March and a little bit before my birthday, it's just been kind of busy nonstop with me doing that, reflecting and clearing my energy and getting things and priorities in order and just, checking off my to-do list. I have not posted new YouTube videos because of that. And part of my priorities was doing a lot of studying, renewing some of my license that I hold to make money. So I had to take care of all of that. But yeah, around my birthday, I would say, is when this point of reflection period started for me. I kind of did me for my birthday. I could have went out. I was invited out, but I just decided to do me, and I just think that from time to time, it's a good thing to do, to just check in with yourself, see where you at in life, see what you have accomplished, see who in your life is still good for your journey, or just there too much baggage that you're carrying along your journey. Just time to just reflect as to where you were this time last year versus this time this year, or 5 years or 10 years ago. What habits have you changed? What are you still doing that's not beneficial to you? What habits have you broken? How much progress have you made when it pertains to your visions, your dreams, or your goals, And if you feel like you haven't made much progress, what is the reason? Check in with yourself. Why do you think there is blockage in your life, or who is blocking the things that you want to have going on in your life? This is what I'm talking about, reflecting on you. And as far as your energy, who do you have around you that causes your energy to just go bipolar from time to time? And that's not talking on that. Please don't throw shade if you are a person that struggles with the whole bipolar complex. I'm just saying, what is it? There are people that come across our path that trigger certain things in us, certain emotions and hurt, pain, and maybe depression. When they come around, their energy is just such a low vibration. They maybe come with a lot of complaints or a lot of drama and chaos, and you can be having this happy day, and then they come in the door and they went, like you literally gave them your power. And that is what I'm saying about, reflect, clear energy, and walk in your power. Because once you start clearing, reflecting, getting your energy in order, there is no one that could come across your path that can take your power. This is what I'm talking about. So my last couple of shows, I talked about peer pressure, and I talked about, your complaint is someone else's desire. And so this show for the newcomers is just that, I'm here to help you figure out why is it that you are not accomplishing your dreams, your goals, your visions, and to help you do that deep cleaning within so that you can start being consistent with your goals, your dreams, and your visions and accomplishing them, by any means necessary. Rather the journey is slow or rather it's fast. But you want to make sure your journey is at a steady pace so that way you can make sure that while you're on your journey, you are taking that time out to reflect, clear your energy, and walk in your power. Because we have to check in with ourselves from time to time. Life is such a roller coaster. So many ups and downs when it comes to life that if you don't check in with yourself, somebody is going to be checking you. You know what I mean? You're going to just be walking and pretty much walking someone else's path instead of your own, You have to check in with the choices and the decisions that you're making. And if you feel like, from time to time, you made a boo-boo, then, move on from it. But keep that in mind. Take a mental note and just know, okay, I'm not going to do that again. That didn't work, or that didn't work that way. So let it go and move on. Because see, a lot of times our energy gets a little defected, I'm going to say that, because we hold on to the things and the choices and the decisions that we've made that we feel like wasn't so great. And we hold on to that energy, and therefore we can't move forward. We can't move forward to bigger and better things because we're still harboring this old energy. We're still harboring the old decisions that we made that went haywire, that didn't go the way we expected it to go. But when you live life long enough, you know that everything is not going to go the way you want it to go. So what do you do with that? You reflect. You ask yourself, what did you get out of it? What did you learn from it? Because everything that we do in life, everything that happens to us in life is a learning experience. And it's just that, do we choose to treat it as a learning experience, or do we choose to get all, upset with ourselves? I've learned to look at everything as a learning experience, rather it be the choices I've made that didn't go the way I wanted, the people that I've dated in life, the friends that I've had along my journey that are no longer my friends, the associates that I was connected to that I'm no longer associated with. I don't look at it as negative. I look at it as, okay, there is something that I learned from that relationship. There is something that I learned from that season in my life that I can take with me onto my future, that I can apply to future relationships. future associations and things of that nature. When we start looking at life in that light, then that's how we will start to grow. When we start just reflecting and just owning our reflection and embracing our reflection and knowing that our reflection is beautiful no matter what it looks like on the outside. I apologize about that, y'all. I forgot to turn my volume down. But so when we start looking at those things and being honest with ourselves, then we will start to see the growth within us. We will start to learn how to let go of those lower vibration, energetic people that come across our path and let them go peacefully. Just keep it moving and not feel any type of way about it. We will start to take ourselves serious. We will start to value ourselves and know our worth at a better, rate, maybe. Perfect example. If you've been following the podcast, I do branding work for people, different small businesses from time to time. And, along with life insurance, annuities, and mortgage signings. But anyway, I had I'm dealing with a client right now, and I realized, like I said, after this client, it's either my time or no time, because I've noticed that from time to time, because I'm so nice, I was wide open for this client, like maybe last month. I had the time. I really didn't, but I did. It was like kind of like maybe a 4-day little time frame I was able to fit her stuff in. And she kind of just procrastinated. I can't say it no other way. Like, she kept saying she wanted to talk about this, talk about that. Anyway, I decided, I was like, whatever. So I was dealing with my stuff, my studies or whatever like that. And so then she turned around and said, okay, she was going to, put her down payment. Didn't hear from her for probably like 3-4 days. I wrote it off. Then I hear from her. Then she wanted to put the down payment. Now, I have nothing against this person, but I'm just using this as an example of how some of the ways you can reflect on yourself. You know what I mean? But anyway, I decided to go here and take her because this was a person that was connected to a dear friend of mine. So, took it. And so now I'm like, I really don't have time for this. I'm studying, I'm doing all of this stuff, and now I'm feeling pressured to get this client out the way. You get what I'm saying? And then I had to check myself. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Now, I offered my time to this person about a month ago. Told her the time frame. I will put a rush order on it and get it done for her. Why am I feeling pressure? I had to really reflect and check myself. No, your normal time frame is pretty much up to a month and on, depending on the project. So why are you feeling like, oh my gosh, I gotta get this done? No. She think that I'm gonna be on her time. No, I'm on my time. And I said to myself, from this point on, I will never be on anybody else's time. I'm going to be on my time. So even, when it comes to friends, family, you got to do what's good for you. You know what I mean? And if it kind of conflicts with someone else's time, then hopefully they love you enough to understand that, it's not that I'm taking your time for granted, but I have to prioritize my time first. You know what I mean? because that has always been me. I've always been that person in the past that I just kind of readjust my schedule for other people. And then I feel some type of way because I'm thinking about what I could be doing. You know what I mean? Because I really want to be there for that person or that event or whatever. So once I started tweeting that in my life, I just became a little bit more happier. You know what I mean? My energy level is a little bit more, stable when it comes to situations like that. I really used to feel bad. Like yesterday, I had a family member that it was a big birthday party in Philly, but my son had a track meet. So I had to make that decision. You know what I mean? And much as I wanted to see my family, I had to be okay with, they had to be okay with the fact that, I got to support my son first. You know what I mean? And we don't live close, so it wasn't a whole lot of me going through the track meet and plus trying to make it on the road and drive a couple hours to make it on time to the event. That just wasn't going to work. But the old me would have did it. Knowing that I'd have been stressed out trying to get there, And so this is what I'm saying about you got to reflect on yourself. What are you doing? What are you doing with your time? Who are you spending your time with? Is it beneficial? And when I say that word beneficial, it's not about getting something from somebody. It's not always about that. It's about the fact that what is this? Because the thing is this. Okay, guys. If you've been following this show, then you know I am so big on time. And I feel like whoever and whatever you spend your time on or with is what's the most important to you, should be the most important to you. Let's say that, should be. You know what I mean? So that's a part of the reflection. Are you spending time on the things that's most important to you or to your life, to your journey, to your purpose? You know what I mean? Or you have small kids or even teenagers, once they get in their 20s, they want to do their own thing. But are you carving out that quality time for them? Do you know your kids? A lot of us don't even know our kids because we think we do, but we really don't. Because you get so caught up in your day-to-day life, go to work, maybe pick them up from school, and they be on a cell phone in their room or whatever, cook them some dinner, and half of the people don't even sit at the table and eat together anymore. A lot of families don't do that anymore, and I do. I still do that. I like to eat at the table. Now, sometimes if my daughters are over or, my son is here, sometimes we might decide to watch a little episode of something while we eating with our little trays in front of us. But we're still interacting. We're still talking. We're still, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, my rule is no cell phones. No cell phones while we're having dinner. That's a no-no. We go out to dinner, no cell phones. I'm not with that. I go out to restaurants and I see families and they're all sitting at the dinner table together at the restaurant, but everybody on a cell phone. What kind of quality time is that? That is not. That's you giving your energy to social media, to people that are not really important to you when you're sitting right with the very people that should matter the most. But you're giving your energy away to social media, all these people, and you're looking at the stuff, and that's controlling your emotions and your energy right there, because you look at certain posts and that raises your energy up and down. But you're supposed to be sitting there enjoying a family dinner. This is what I'm saying, y'all. We gotta clear out certain things, certain habits that we have in order to become better people, individual, parents, sisters, mothers, daughters, sons, fathers, husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever you want to say. We have to start reflecting and understanding that time is not promised to us, and we got to stop taking it for granted. We got to stop procrastinating on the things that we know we are supposed to be doing. So I don't have a description because I was clearing, as I say in the beginning, I was clearing the energy from my house. And what that calls for me, how that looks for me is taking some ammonia and, of course, cleaning everything. I'm talking everything. I got a show called Clean Out Your Closet. I don't know if I said that in the top, but Clean Out Your Closet some way back, some shows ago. And that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes not only do you clear the energy out your home, by cleaning, washing everything down, decluttering your closets, your cabinets, your drawers, and, throwing a lot of things out that don't serve you anymore. Things, clothes that you haven't worn for like 5 years, 10 years, but you still talking about something. I'm going to get in these jeans 20 more pounds and I'm just going to keep them, keep hope alive jeans, These are the things that we need to just start clearing out our house, because guess what it does? It brings new energy in. And when I clean my house, I like to light my candles, my scented candles, my white candles for, representing God and infinite source. And I like to light incense like frankincense and myrrh, incense that have some power to it that can clear out some negative energy and spirits out your home. You know what I mean? I like to talk while I'm cleaning and ask God to just remove any negative thoughts or energy or spirits that might be lingering around my house that cause any type of blockage. You know what I'm saying? And these are the things that I believe we all should do, and then after I get done, I like to spray some salt water all across my carpet to keep those energies out. Some of y'all might not believe in this, but I guarantee you, if you try it, you'll feel damn good. I feel so good. My energy level, because I felt a little cloudy the last few days, and I felt like anxiety because of the fact that I was, I'm trying to study and I gotta make money at the same time, and then I really still want to stay up on my creative side of things. It's a lot, and then you still got your kids and stuff like that. So, and then when you don't really have a significant other there to kind of like talk things out, and you quoting everything inside for you to figure it out on your own, it can become a little overwhelming sometimes, But nevertheless, I always work it out. But these are the things that you can do to clear your energy, to clear your space. Because you might have a house full of people, and it can get a little chaotic at times when you have more than 2-3 people up in your household. Everybody has their things and the energy that they carry from day to day from the outside world, and they bring into the house. So it's good to just do that cleansing every now and then, and just make sure that your safe haven is a safe haven. You get what I'm saying? I like to have a peaceful home, and everybody that comes and visit me, that's what they say. They always tell me that they feel so at peace when they're in my homes. Everywhere I've lived, they've always said that to me. So I'm grateful for that, because I work hard at staying drama free. Okay. But yeah, so once you figure out what is it that causes your energy to become unbalanced, like how you can pinpoint it the most is this. when it goes off balance, stop right there where you are. If you're on the cell phone, if you're on social media, if you're by yourself and somebody just walked in the door, if you're at work, somebody just came to your office or whatever in your space, and your energy just started going berserk, then you have pinpointed the reason why your energy is just going crazy. And now you need to think about and reflect as to why. Why is this person causing your energy to just go haywire? Or why is this person presence causing your energy to just, be depressed or whatever? You ever notice, like, you could be so happy, and I think I said this on another podcast show, you could be having a great day, all happy, and then all of a sudden you open up a door to a room with people in it, and you just get this heaviness that comes across you. And it's not a good heaviness. It's just like a dark heaviness. Because obviously the room that you walked in, the people that are in the room, either they had some type of disagreement or there's some tension for some reason. You know what I mean? These are the reasons why we got to consistently check and reflect with ourselves and see, are we walking in our power or are we giving it to others? I am determined to never give my power away to others. I have done it in the past, so trust me. I have fallen, rather it be anger, or rather it be sadness, rather it be, I don't think I ever been really like what they call depressed, but I might have been sad or heartbroken or disappointed, things of that nature. But yeah, I'm just not doing it no more. If I feel like a person is changing my energy and their presence is changing my energy and it's not for the good, then I know from that point on, that's a person I'm not going to be around. I'm sorry. Family, friend, whatever. Now, if you're married or you're living with someone, that's a little bit hard. But what you can do is make sure that regardless of their energy, that you maintain yours. Because see, what that does is this. When you're around someone that's just negative and you gotta be in the same household, but you're always positive, oh, trust me, if you be consistent with your positivity, it's going to break those walls, or either that person just going to roll out. Either one. But you have to be consistent because you are in control of your happiness. You are in control of your energy. Nobody should have control over your energy. Nobody should have control over your power but you. And that's where a lot of us go wrong. That's where a lot of us fall short. And we give the power to others. We expect others to keep us happy. We expect others to, bring us joy. People making us happy and bringing us joy in our lives, that's a bonus. That's what that is. That's a blessing. That's favor from God, just shining a light on you, saying, here you go. You know what I mean? Let me sprinkle a little happy dust, a little extra happy dust on you today. That's what that is. But once we learn to reflect, go in, go deep within, be honest with ourselves, then and only then will we hold the key, the control to our power and be able to walk in it with confidence and courage, and therefore we can start really seeing progress with our dreams, visions, and goals. No one will be able to come in between that part of us, the gift and the talent and the vision that God gave us, you know. And so while we're working on our dreams and our goals and our visions, and we have people that come across our path that talk negative about it or tell us that it's not possible for us to be able to accomplish those things, then you know what you got to do. You got to stay away from them folk. You got to get around people that is vibing high like you, that has high energy like you, that, or either they're working towards it. Let's say that, because everybody can't have high energy every day all the time, but me. Well, most of the time. But yeah, nevertheless, I'm just going to keep this short because I do want to get back to my little cleaning. I was on the road and I had to stop, and I was looking at the clock. I was like, oh, I just want to wash this sink out. Just once you start cleaning, that's it. You don't want to stop. So, yeah, that's my word for the day, y'all. You know, just it's time to sit down and reflect and clear that energy and start walking in your power. And if you already been walking in your power, it's still time to reflect and just make sure, how much are you walking in your power, you know, than you did last year? Are you really progressing? Or do you need to walk in it a little bit more? Ask yourself those questions. Sit down, have a peaceful moment, light a candle and a white candle, and just sit in some silence and meditate on that for a minute and think about people in your life. Think about how they make you feel and how you react around them. Do they trigger anything that's negative within you? Do they bring things out of you that's negative? Why do they? Have a conversation with them about it. Be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't know unless you tell them. That's the bottom line. And maybe they'll want to do something about it. Maybe they'll want to work with you to make sure that you both are walking in good energy. How about that? You know, be the one to confront the issue. And do it in love. Do it in grace and peace and mercy, okay? Let's do that. So that's what I'm going to leave y'all with. I need to go back and put a description, but I gotta clean first. I'm sorry. Long as y'all know the title and y'all heard the word, that's the main thing, okay? And most of the people be downloading the next day or later on anyway. So with all that being said, I hope that y'all got something out of this show, as I do all of the shows. I hope if you don't do nothing but take one word I said, one sentence, one paragraph, whatever, and it can apply to you to become a better individual some type of way, or work towards it, or inspire you, encourage you, motivate you in some type of way, then I have done my job for that day. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always coming back. I so love you guys. I love your support. I appreciate your support. Trust me, you. And thank you guys for supporting me and buying Visionary Dreamer 90-Day Journal and Transform Your Life, Discover Your Purpose off of Amazon and Barnes & Nobles. I really, really appreciate that. And I just ask y'all, continue to email me and let me know how the books are helping you out. You know, I'm still working on the third book, The Lessons I Learned as an Entrepreneur, you know, and I will keep y'all posted when it's done. That's another thing. I'm working on that too. So, but definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel, watch the videos that are there, and hit the notification bell, because I am going to start posting more videos soon, and I will be editing some of the videos that I've been wanting to put out forever, but I just got to get finished and complete what I have on my plate right now, y'all. And I hope y'all understand what I'm saying, okay? So with that being said, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all with every It's part of my being, my spirit and my soul. And this is ADionne, your dream pusher, your lifeguard, saving you from yourself, from the world, from some real bullshit. And you are listening to Chronicles of Livin podcast show, the show for everyday people doing everyday things, living everyday life. You know, us extraordinary folk over here doing the damn thing the best way we can, and that's all you can ask of yourself. I love you guys. Until next week, peace. Thank you for listening to Chronicles of Livin, where we talk to everyday people about everyday things in the past, present, and future. And if you are pursuing your dreams, I'm proud of you. Because the best part of life is when you decide to live. To keep up with us, please visit chroniclesoflivin.com. Until next time, this is ADionne, your dream pusher. I love you guys.